Jai Gurudev. Let's ponder today on the zone southwest, of which the element is powerful earth element that's able to give Bijankan, that is seeding, Prajanan, that is multiplication, and Pariposhan, that is growth. So, seeding, multiplication and growth of any faculty depends on expression of powerful, pure, sacred earth element in the zone of southwest. See, if in any house you find Nirbal Prithvi Tattva, that is weak earth element in the southwest zone, then in case studies it has been observed many times that it has led to premature death of the owner, that is the Grihaswami. Why? Let's see now. See, in the northeast there lies Shiva, and in the southwest there lies Jiva. Jiva means a Vasana Kosh. Jiva means, in a way you can say, as the Muladhar Chakra. Jiva means all the activities related to the Apana. So, whenever there lies Nirbal Prithvi Tattva, a weak earth element in the southwest zone, in that case Jiva is not getting satisfied at any level of the consciousness, that is physical, phenomenal, psychological and spiritual. So, at all the three levels the desire remains unfulfilled, and whenever intensified anger enters in the person as a matter of complaint towards the nature, as a matter of complaint towards the Shiva, then the person opens the doors of the Saptapatalas through the corner division of Pitru. That means one gets forced by his surroundings to do the suicidal attempts, and if faults are severe, then that Jiva turns into a void which is termed as suicide. Purposefully I use the word void because this zone is connected with the planet Rahu, and Rahu represents voids. Where there is no prana, then to that space we call as the void. And void doesn't contain light, means it is a dark space, rather a dark void where hyper excitation of Saturn and Rahu, the most malefic planets of the astrology, happens. So, whenever astrologically in anybody's chart you find Moon and Rahu, Moon, Rahu and Saturn together, then there lies the possibility of all types of psychological diseases which commands the person to do the suicides. This is the one part related to the astrology, and the Shiva, Jiva and Brahma, which forms the diagonal, the most important axis of earth and the water element. It is the explanation related to the Purana Shastra, and when we say that this is the channel which is related to the Sushubhna, the Sushubhna's activation means there is the possibility of the destruction, as well said in Shiva Svarodaya too. That's why in the Sandhi Kala, when the activation is getting changed from Ida to Pingala or from Pingala to Ida, in that period for a momentarily Sushubhna activation starts. So, in Shiva Svarodaya it is said that this is the time of void where mind is totally silent and confused. So this is the period when one should do the Ishwar Chintan, shall get connected to the Shiva by way of prayers, by way of worships. So all the Sandhikals are considered as most important periods during which one should align himself to the Godhood, because at that time the activation of the Sushubhna happens. But in case of Vastu Shastra, when we see its reflection, then the activation of the Sushubhna when happens from the southwest, because of Nirbal Prithvi Tattva, because of weak earth element, in that case it opens the doors of the Saptapatalas and Jiva gets forced to do the suicides. That's the importance of the southwest zone. So in any house, if you see the southwest is cut, a borewell is to the southwest, or lot of light, energy and ether is entering from the southwest, means there lies a huge terrace to the southwest, then in that house there lies highest probability of premature death, and particularly this premature death can happen out of psychological diseases. That is the most important aspect of this zone. Apart from this, the southwest zone contains Indra and Indrajaya as the Anga Devatas, as the nucleus deities, and Indra is connected with the sensuous pleasures. That's why in Ratnadhyaya we see the gem related to the Venus, that is diamond, in the Indra division of the southwest zone, so that the activation of the romance, activation of the agricultural aspect, activation related to the prajanan, growth, seeding, multiplication, everything gets supported by the planet. That is how you see how in Vastu Shastra the sequence of Graha, Tattva, Devata, that is planet, element and deity, is very easily formed by way of simple ritual of Ratnadhyaya, that is seeding of the gemstones in proper divisions, where the deities which are related to that particular planet and the aspiration of the directions are placed. Did you get it? How Vastu Shastra has a comprehensive approach in which you find a connectivity to the Yoga Shastra, Jyotish Shastra, Puranas and all these divine oriental sciences. If you can understand these connectivities with different Shastras, means your approach to the Vastu Shastra is the integral approach, integrated approach, and then when you do the remedies, in that case you get a very positive effect and results from simple changes done in your house, and that's what we call as the system of Sahasra Mahavastu, which we teach in different 9 types of courses. The first course related is Remedial Vastu Shastra or Vastu Visharad, in which we explain all remedies and the basic theories and its connectivity to Ayurveda, Yoga, Jyotisha, Sangeeta, all that pattern integrated. If you want to learn, you have to attend one of our courses. Is it clear? Jai Gurudev.